Abhishek, what has happened to you? You didn't take your classes since last 4 days. You didn't even go to school. Neither you have posted any videos. What has happened to you?
I was suffering from fever. I am still, fever.
Then tell me one thing. What causes fever?
So you actually want me to make a video on fever. Fine. So, fever very common thing, but if you have to understand fever in that way, generally, if there is any infection in the body, any kind of infection in the body, the infection might be in the stomach, might be in the throat, might be in the lungs, any kind of infection by any bacteria or virus or maybe protozoa, that infection leads to fever. What actually happens is that our hypothalamus, that is the hair in our head, which has a lot of work, it controls our pituitary gland also and all the hormones also. But our hypothalamus has one more function, that what it does is it actually regulates or controls our body temperature. It makes a set point of our core body temperature. Now in fever, which is also known as pyrexia, Pyrexia, in fever, this hypothalamus increases the set point of the core body temperature. Now here is a difference. People might think hyperthermia and fever are same thing. No. Fever is a regulated, suppose your body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius and due to fever it went up to 39 degrees Celsius. So hypothalamus has increased the set point. Okay. In case of pyrexia or fever. In hyperthermia, it is a different thing. It's an unregulated increase in the body temperature due to lack of loss of heat or something like that. Okay, so that is fever. In fever, what happens? That there is increase in the set point. Now, question naturally occurs that why there is increase in the set point? To kill those microorganisms? No, actually yes, to kill those microorganisms, but it's not the body is not a boiling water bath that the microorganisms will die. So that is not the way. Actually, to kill those microorganisms, lot of cytokines. Cytokines means chemicals released from the cells are released in the body, and these cytokines are interleukin 6 and tumor necrosis factor. They generally what they do, interferons, this kind of cytokines, they generally trigger the release of prostaglandin E2. This is very important. Prostaglandin E2, what it does, it increases, it is responsible for increasing our body temperature, and it affects all the organs, including brain, the lungs, the liver, the stomach, everything. So that's why getting it down, taking an antipyretic, pyrexia, fever, antipyretic like the Calpol 650 or paracetamol. So antipyretic is very important, because when you take the antipyretics, what happens? That your prostaglandin E2 level is brought down by those medicines. So that's how fever is controlled by the doctors. And also remember that sometimes in fever you get sweating and then you feel relaxed, the temperature is gone, and that is a way of the body to take down your fever, that your body naturally does. Remember one thing, without taking antipyretics also your fever will go down, but in that case what happens, that your blood vessels which got constricted during the fever, taking away the blood from the surface into our organs, which is a very dangerous situation. Not very dangerous, but yes, it increases the heat inside the body. Just the reverse occurs sometimes naturally. The vasodilation occurs. The vessels which got constricted and took the blood to the organs are now becoming dilated and is coming to the body surfaces. In that way also naturally fever gets cured.